Police say that a 14-year-old was arrested. She is the little Haiti neighbor who heard the shots.
Like 6 shots.
The police say killed 35-year-old Robin Fernandez.
Shoots him point blank, and not only that, but once he was on the ground, he shoots him a couple of times.
A father of 3 from El Salvador and sent 32-year-old David Vicente to the hospital in critical condition.
But we're glad to say that he is recovering.
And now, police say the person behind the mask running from the shooting in this video who pulled the trigger is just 14 years old. Same as Marcellus Williams is facing 1 count of second-degree murder, another for attempted second-degree murder.
Mr. Williams,
His case before a Miami-Dade Children's Courthouse detention and shelter hearing judge earlier today.
you are to remain in secure detention.
They said it was young. The person was young, but it's just crazy about being 14.
No one was at the young teen's home when we arrived earlier today. Investigators say video surveillance tracked him, leaving his home to the murder scene just over a half-mile from here and then returning home. Witnesses to the shooting earlier this month said the shooter first asked for money before opening fire.
He kind of confessed to it.
Yesterday, a robbery detective arrested the 14-year-old in connection to a separate strong-armed robbery case where he's accused of knocking an elderly woman to the ground while stealing her purse as she got off the bus on a day he should have been at school. While at the police station on that case, homicide detectives also interviewed.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakodash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Much peace and blessings to all you sensor Akim out there that's pushing this 100% truth with all sincerity, faith, with charity. This is your brother Aj from the Great Millstone Miami Camp coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect. I want to speak on this right here, man. This is a trend that has been increasing, really skyrocketing over the past couple decades, and really, more so within the past 5 years, where you have these YNs, man. These YNs are totally satanic. They totally wicked. You got this guy right here, 14 years old, from one of the tribes, right? Jake. Put a man to death and robbed him and killed him. They said that he shot the guy, another Jake, a northern tribe, right? Probably a guy, I think they say just getting off work, which is what men are supposed to do to earn a wage that you take and use to provide for yourself and for those that depend on you. That's what a man is supposed to do. That is what the Most High set up. As the scriptures say, hate not laborious work, neither husbandry which the Most High hath ordained. So as men, we supposed to work. And work hard. We're not, and the thing is, this society, the reason why this trend is increasing, skyrocketing, is mainly due to Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil, pushing this vibration in the music, with really the small hats, okay, that own the music industry, right? Just do your research on how gangster rap was created, how so-called hip hop was subverted by the small hats and was rebranded and basically weaponized. The reason why these YNs are the way they are is because that's how Esau created them. That's how Esau made them. The devil, as the scriptures say, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth him. I have made man upright, but they sought out many inventions. That man is talking about the Israelite man, Jake. But they're easily influenced by this devil Esau. They are told that they're supposed to wear Gucci and Louis and Fendi and Prada. The same shit over and over, right? That we hear. Right? You got one company on Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, right? And some other shit niggas known for buying when they get a couple dollars, giving it back to Esau, right? But this whole lifestyle that Jake is told that they're supposed to live, or they're not measuring up by the rappers, these so-called rappers like Gucci Mane and Jeezy and all these, T.I. or even these new with the drill and shit, all that bullshit. I can't tell you a lot of these new guys' names. But they also said this little nigga was also I think he was also arrested for or charged for pushing an old lady down. It's an elderly woman, punching an elderly woman and taking her bag. Some shit like, and taking her money. Some shit like that. That's low, man. That's beyond low. And you 14, you gotta go. Matter of fact, as the Apostle Elder Tar said a while back, if this one scripture right here was applied in Israel, how much better would we be as a people, as a nation? Alright, Deuteronomy 21 and 20. So like Deuteronomy 21 and 18, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, when the news crew, they said they went to his house, nobody was home. Right, obviously this nigga was raised in the streets. The father obviously ain't there. And if he is, that means he doing the same type of shit. And the mom, she forget about her. If his mom's a so-called black, well, whoever she is, obviously she raised a monster, as it says in 2nd Esdras. What's that? 2nd Esdras, the 5th chapter, right? As one of the sides of the end, menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. That's these YNs. They learn to be that way mostly really from their mom. To basically be impulsive, not to think and just do. If you want something, just take it. Right? A father is going to teach his son to work. Oh, and that's he that teaches not his son to work, teaching him to steal. Right? Or maybe that's the same. Maybe I'm tripping. Right? But a father's gonna teach his son that in order to get the things you want in life, you gotta work for it. That's life. But somehow these YNs, they developed the mindset that if they want something, they could just go and just hit up elderly woman, senior citizen, elderly woman upside the head and just go in the purse. What you gonna do with somebody like that? You supposed to put them to death. It's supposed to be no mercy for somebody like that. That's obviously that individual is gone. Satan has completely taken over that individual. And these little niggas these the same little niggas walking up and down the street that we encounter on a daily. The majority of them, we call them GMO babies. And we about to see the Lord put in work on a lot of them. All right, Deuteronomy 21:18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you. And all Israel shall hear and fear. Okay, so that show you that you have certain spirits out there, certain Israelites. There's gonna be some Jakes out there, some YNs that they can't get right. Their spirit is not right, and you just gotta take them out. They just have to be taken out, and that's what the Lord's getting ready to do on the nationwide scale. The Lord's gonna go on a YN killing campaign. He's gonna use Esau to do it. That's why you got these videos with these Jakes being followed by Esau in their own communities, in their own neighborhood, getting asked, what you doing around here, boy? Oh, he's obviously not from around here, but he is around. But he does live there, though. But that's the spirit that the Lord is putting on these E's to come after you YNs. E versus YN. Okay, that's gonna be a big part of JT. All right, but it says after his father and his mother try to talk to him and straighten him, chastise, he still don't want to get right. So how much more are these same spirits coming back and they mom and father ain't even in the house? They out on the streets doing whatever the hell they want to do. Just loose. At least in the ancient world, you know, the father and the mother were around and could grab them and bring them to the elders of the city and nip it in the bud, so to speak. But in these day and age, the father and the mother gone separate out, and these YNs on the street. So they just grow into a totally wicked tree. So a nigga like this at 14, let's say he never got caught. He just out on the streets doing shit like this. By the time he's 18, 20, 25 years old, he's a career, what they call a career criminal, like a true demon. Right? So, you know, this is the generation that we read about in the scriptures, where it's prophesied that the Lord would return to and destroy. Man, this is the last generation. It can't get no worse than this, man. Okay, but that's proof. That's a sign that we're at the end. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. He punched one old lady, knocked her down, took a bag, found another Jake. I think it's a double fatal homicide. So he shot two people. One Jake, another tribe, they say he shot him in the face at point blank range. The dude fell over and then he stood over and shot him again. Come on, man. That's the love of many waxing cold. 14. You gotta put a guy like, you gotta put him down. But Esau tell you that he gotta go through the court process and get a lawyer and all this shit and go sentence to life. No, man. You supposed to put away the evil from among you. A stoning is free. Rocks are free. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakodash. Just some few words on that. Low and low is out of fine. Shalom.